Sport tonight, more from the Gore boxing champs tonight, the elite 75 kilogram final and the cadet 44 kilogram final. We join that bout at the beginning of the third and final round.
But Derek will be happy that he's on the scoreboard. He hasn't quite figured a way to get through this. It's not just a long reach, it's a good guard as well.
Yes, it is, Tom. Yes, he's...
and that was a good left too from Matika.
Boxing properly too, which is great.
This is a very nice display of, for a young man, technically very tidy, not getting carried away because he's ahead on the scoreboard, carrying on exactly as he started. Just reminding the Southland selectors that an appearance at the Nationals might be on the cards again in 2013. Which are where? Tom, do we know yet?
No, Tom, we don't know. Rather sad, but at this stage nobody has put their hands up.
At one stage, Auckland were going to take it back, were they? They're just not
they
sure.
haven't. They've decided not to do that, especially on the same size as last year.
Right.
And I can understand that, Tom. It's a huge effort, but.
All right, watch this space for that announcement.
Well, yes, and I hope it's not too long before it happens.
I could suggest we have it in the new stadium in Southland. It might be a bit risky at the moment.
Yes, what an ideal place to have it.
Would be.
But I have a funny feeling, Tom, cost might prevent us from doing that.
Yeah, that's right. I'd make it 2014 if I were you, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, the last stages of this bout, Matika really just making sure that his victory is secure, and by going about it in a very efficient manner, and Derek's done his darndest to try and make some inroads, but not able to. And you'd be confident the judges are going to agree with their assessment and do, with a 20-3 win to Rakai Matika. Our next bout from the Gore Boxing Championship 2013 is in the elite 75 kg division between James Airy in the red corner and Seamus Brown in the blue.
Yes, James Airy is from the Rose Gymnasium in Dunedin. It's good to see that club being represented at a tournament. And Seamus Brown is from the Riverside Gymnasium in Christchurch. That Riverside Gymnasium is controlled by the national coach Phil Shatford.
So we'll be expecting some big things from the boxers coming out of that gym.
Yes, they certainly get the correct tuition. Yeah. The referee on this bout is Peter George from Dunedin.
We're seeing the aggressor, Seamus Brown, in the blue. And we're seeing our first southpaw of the night. Tom?
Yes.
We always like to pick up on that. There's so many of them these days, it's almost not a novelty, but...
Well, it's a fact, isn't it? Yes.
Well, that's a good exchange of punches there. Points for both. And Brown's conceding a bit of height, a little bit of reach, but he's conceding nothing in aggression or power. You can tell he's a bruising boxer. Well, he goes into those clinches. He wants to score every time. Airy perhaps slightly more circumspect, trying to pick off his opponent. Good action here in the first round.
Yeah, good action, Tom. And Airy's got a good reach on him.
Yep. And 3 2-minute rounds here, and at the end of that first one, we can tell you the score 3-4 in favour of Seamus Brown from Christchurch. Referee not happy with something.
No, I don't know what that was for.
No signal. Didn't delay the proceedings too much, and the fighting continues, and there's plenty of it in this bout, which is great to see. Brown really attacking again. He's taking that attitude of 2 or 3 must score on the on the head there. But not to be denied, James Erie. Brown's throwing a lot of punches.
Yes, he is.
Not sure how many are scoring, but
Yeah, that's the question, Tom. Yeah.
you get the feeling he's getting the benefit of the judge's call, but you're never 100% sure when you're looking at just one side, as we are in commentary.
You're right, but at the same time, I think he's getting a few through all right, and he's using the 1, 2, 3, 4 combination quite a bit.
Yes, once he feels he's got Erie on the back foot, he tries to capitalise. As you'll see here, yeah. Not just a punch and then a run, and the mouth guard flies out. That always looks spectacular. It may not have been through a punch.
Yes, I think it was.
It was obviously Brown that had his mouth guard dislodged. Brief respite for both boxers. There's another delay here for something.
Looks like a computer problem.
Right, perhaps a delay on the scoring. Clock will be stopped, of course, while this is happening. And normal service is resumed. Brown attacking and Erie counter-attacking. Going down the second round of 3. And a good scoring punch and another one from Brown.
Good scoring.
So Brown is really piling it on in the second round.
He needs to get out of there though, Tom. He needs to get out of that corner.
A good finish from the Cantabrian. And, well, that's got me beaten. The judges scored that at 6-all in the second round, Tom. I couldn't see that myself. That's bizarre. Maybe that was what the computer problem was. With all respect to Erie, I really did feel that Brown landed multiple scoring punches, certainly more. But maybe Erie just threw 6 good ones. And the lead just won. It was just 1 after 1 round. It's 1 after 2. So really it's anyone's bout. Starting to slow the pace a little bit here because they have been frantic in these first 2 rounds.
They have, Tom. Yes, it's been a willing contest.
It is. It's been a good bout, actually. I've enjoyed the amount of action, and the fact that Brown's wanted to keep the fighting at a good pace as he stalks his opponent. Every time he's gone in for combinations, not just a punch and exit. Erie very much the counter puncher, but there you see Brown landing another one and missing with a few. I think they're both missing a bit at the moment.
Yes, they are, Tom. Yes.
The fatigue is kicking in.
Yes, fatigue's kicking in, as you say. They're just showing signs of tiredness.
One there that must have gone on the books of Brown. It's ducking nicely too, ducking and weaving away from the Erie counter punching. And that will bring the fight to a conclusion. So Seamus Brown does indeed win by 4 over James Erie of Dunedin.